We just got into town today.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're
So it's just you two
out
guys?
here sharing our art with people. Yeah, this is our artwork. What we have out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what brought you over.
Well, somebody called it complaining that you're selling stuff. Their point is that you can't sell like this, and it's illegal here in Colorado to do that.
This is our expression, and this is what we're doing out here: is expressing ourselves. We do make income from it. That's also protected. The sale of protected materials is also protected, and on and on. So what we're doing here, making income from our protected expression, is also protected without needing to have a permit. And that's what these are about.
So that's what you're going to have to do is tomorrow go down to the, well, actually it's right here. Just go up here, it's about the second level. And it's city permits. And so they'll explain everything, what you can and can't do. Downtown
Management.
management association, whatever. But these folks that you'll be talking to are not part of that group. This is a different group that works for the city of Boulder, and they take care of all permitting that goes on within the city.
Oh. What was this? I'm just curious. I do music and visual art, and I do live in public areas. I'm just new to town here. I was curious what kind of like ordinances or regulations you have related to that kind of thing. I was talking to an officer out there, and he directed me out here basically. So if you have any information about.
Okay. I do mainly the parking permits for sharing. Works with another person about mall permits and stuff. That's where they allow things. So
Oh, okay.
you'll have to talk with Sharon about that.
Okay.
He's wondering about regs for playing. What are you going to play or use?
Well, just in general, up sidewalks, maybe the mall, but just in general, like if you have just
There's no acoustics allowed anywhere on our streets.
no what now?
No acoustics.
No acoustics?
Right.
You mean no acoustic instrument? Or amplified instrument?
Like amplifier instruments, there's none allowed on our street. and
Acoustic
stuff.
is a non-amplifier.
Non-amplifier, so you can play anywhere. If you're selling CDs and stuff, that takes a permit and stuff. Otherwise, you could just feel free to just play.
So what about, I have artwork and my music perhaps I might put out too, I don't know. I do a lot of different things.
Artwork.
I can't put out artwork, period.
Nope.
Can I show it and not take money for it?
No.
I can't show it? I can't show artwork in the public area.
No, that's.
Do you have that in
more-
writing somewhere?
That's more of a vending thing.
Do you have that? Well, I'm just saying showing. I'm interested in selling as well. I'm just curious in general how you guys take a stance on these things.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
So what's the deal with I'm showing artwork in public? What you said? No merchandise. I kind of heard you, so I'm gonna jump to it.
There's no merchandise allowed in the public right of
So
way.
you look at artwork as merchandise in the city of Boulder.
Yes, sir, we do.
Interesting. But music is not merchandise. You can play music and express yourself that way.
Absolutely.
But visual art is not allowed.
Okay, so what's your intention?
Well, I was going to show it. I do make my income from it, and I actually had a conversation
Well, there you
with.
go. It's the income part. We don't allow you to sell any of your stuff.
So I can
Display.
show it though.
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't show it
You
either.
cannot.
Okay, so
Yeah, you can take
so
it on
both.
private property and do that.
So I can only show my artwork on private property in Boulder.
Great. So the Arts
Do
and
you
Crafts
have that like an
Co-op.
ordinance or something I can look at other than words? Because the officer out there was kind of confused about the issue yesterday, and it'd be nice to have something to kind of like look at, you know?
I'll look it up on our city website. Be right with you.
Thank you very much. Does it strike either of you as odd that it's illegal to show people artwork in public? That this is the conversation we're having?
No, it
Just
doesn't
like
strike me as
candidly?
odd at all.
Really? That artwork should be illegal?
Yeah.
That seems normal to you, that artwork should be illegal?
That's
All right, well, I understand you're on the clock, so I mean, I'm not trying to, I just figured on a personal tip, that just seems sort of like a little, I'd say surprising, but maybe increasingly par for the course. Oh, look, you have nice maps of the downtown. I always enjoy these. I suppose this artwork, if I went out and showed this to someone, it would become illegal, but I'll just keep it to myself. So this is City of Boulder. Is this like, but it's, are you guys this, like, is the City of Boulder Management Division, is this like, how governmental is this? Are you a
We all work for
government
this-
office?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are city and Boulder employees.
You're employees of the City of Boulder?
Correct.
So you're not the City of Boulder, even though it says that there. I'm just trying to make sure I know what I'm dealing with here.
So here's activity permits that we offer. So there's no permit for selling merchandise, arts and crafts, or other goods in the Pearl Street Mall. What you can do is apply for an ambulatory vending permit where you must create the art and then sell it. You can't bring anything that you've previously done.
I created a few days ago.
And
Is there a
there's-
24-hour
there's
limit on
the-
that? Or
There's the fee on the monthly permit to do such.
how do you guys quantify that it was just made?
You actually create it as they're watching, as they're there. So the caricature artists or the portrait artists, they're actually there creating the piece. You can't have anything there that you previously created. It has to be done on the spot.
Selling or soliciting donations for any merchandise is okay. So you said donations are not okay as well. I'm just because it goes back and forth on donations are okay sometimes, but selling isn't. But donations for music is okay. Is that all right? So I can keep my instrument only and not have my art out. Is that okay? And then I can still accept donations, or is that?
If you're performing acoustically with no amplification, then folks put out a hat or a guitar case for tips.
So what if I put my art out for tips?
Not allowed.
Okay. So music okay, visual art not okay. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this very clearly. Is the mall is that the same as this? Is that public area, or is that like a private property? That
It
mall
is a
area?
City of Boulder park. It's all city owned property, all the red bricks.
City owned meaning public space, though, ultimately, right?
It's a city park, yes.
Does that mean it's a public space?
Sir, it is.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because sometimes we're on private property, and I don't know quite how
All
this
these
thing
permits
works.
are meant to control time, place, and manner of the use of that space.
But you're saying it's not allowed, period, ever?
Yeah. So if you have any other questions, I invite
So it's
you to take
never,
it to the
I'm just
city
making sure you're
attorney's
saying I
office.
can't, the ambulatory permit is only, I can't bring in any of my, like if I brought in,
Anything that you've made before. It's art that you create
But-
while you're there on the mall.
but the showing of it too, what if I just have my case out and it's like decorated with my artwork, but that's not for sale?
I'm sorry, you're,
Well, like if I have my guitar case out and I just have my art, because people, it's attractive to them and there's ideas there, and I mean, she was saying I couldn't show it either. Can I just show it?
show what?
My artwork, my visual artwork. I have
We already
visual
talked
artwork.
about that. We
Can I
already
just
said no.
show it? I can't even show it not for
You
money.
said a guitar case. So
Yeah, in
what
my
a
guitar case I set up
So
visual
you're gonna
artwork.
put art in your guitar
Yes.
case? That's totally not allowed. That is merchandise that you are either asking for donations or to sell.
So it's impossible that I might just have it as decoration only?
Yeah. But you would take this up with the city attorney's office because I don't have.
I
anything
probably
more
will
to
be
say.
eventually, I'm
That's
gonna be
great.
honest with you.
That's okay. So there's your documentation.
I just want to be crystal clear on this. I noticed you guys have a nice artistic rendering of the downtown. It's like, so I couldn't take this out there and like put it out in my guitar case and show someone this, is what you're saying.
It's not your
Is-
art, first of all. It's
So I
actually
couldn't.
a
So
marketing
it's not
piece.
okay if I do that. Is that what you're saying? That wouldn't be okay?
Okay, that's not your artwork, and
So
it's
I
not
can't
for
do it?
sale. It's not for sale.
Well, isn't it? You just said it is
No,
by
it's
virtue.
free. It's free at the visitor center.
Oh, well, what if I put it in my guitar case? What happens then? Is it not free or is it for sale?
Yeah, again, why don't you talk to the city
It gets a
attorney's
little,
office.
see why this gets slippery?
Yeah.
Ultimately, I'm gonna bid you guys a nice day here, but I do wanna let you know that it's completely unequal protection under the law for you guys to be segregating between visual art and music as one being okay and the other. That's totally been covered in court, and it's really ridiculous. And the whole fact that you just saying it's illegal to show someone art in public, I think you should think about that as a human. That's like some North Korea, China stuff.
Okay.
To say that you can't show art to people in public. Just think about it as a human. I
Like
know you don't write
our
these
own
laws, but
visual
you
artwork.
are part of this process
Okay,
here.
you're
You know what I
getting
mean?
escalated,
Like-
so you want to take it down a
all right, I'm
notch?
sorry. I get a little passionate. I'm
Okay.
totally peaceful.
Great.
Peace on the flag. Totally peaceful, guys.
Okay, great.
But this is a little concerning. Like honestly, as humans, you're telling someone
We
you can't
don't
show
create
people.
the law, okay?
But you are
We're just
telling
doing-
people about it. So
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
It
great.
is just
We heard you loud
2
and clear.
cents from the community there.
Heard you loud and
All right,
clear.
I'm sorry. I do have an overly
Okay,
loud
great.
voice. I'm totally aware of it.
Sure.
I love you guys. It's not a personal thing, but this is about a dialogue with the community as well. We're not from here, and we're traveling around the cities, and it's interesting to see what cities have done. Again, you guys say you're employees of the city of Boulder. That alone is a little eyebrow raising to me. So I don't know exactly what this operation is here, where you're taking money from people and then giving it to Boulder. It's just kind of weird. And just as humans, I understand we all have to have jobs and get through life, but you're ultimately having a job where you're telling people it's illegal for them to show artwork to other humans in public, whether it's for sale or not, or whatever. The whole conversation we just had. And to me, that's shocking, especially when you're saying it's okay to have music. So I'm just going to leave you with that. It's nothing personal, but this is concerning to us as free citizens in a supposedly free society. And that is what this is about, is our First Amendment right. So thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate all of your information. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
There's a stairway that goes up to the second level, and that's where you want to go. Okay. I'm directing you over there tomorrow so you can get that taken care of before any of this has to happen.